It wasn't a crisis, it was turbulence, heavy, unpredictable, and perfectly handled. On the flight home from his Asia tour, President Donald Trump stood in Air Force One's press cabin as the plane began to shake. And reporters, they were clutching their seats, and Trump, he was laughing. With that trademark grin, he joked that the media would say he had the shakes. In the room, it erupted in laughter because everybody knew he was right. He predicted the lie before it was even written, and that's how sharp he is. Behind the humor was a deeper point. Trump sees through the media's playbook every single time. And while he was joking at 35,000 feet, he just delivered major trade victories that strengthened America's economy. And this wasn't turbulence, it was triumph in motion. So my name is Tom, I'm with the Daily Beltway, and I'm also a White House correspondent for the Next News Network. An Air Force One crossed the Pacific, the cabin shook through a stretch of very, very rough air, but President Trump didn't miss a beat. He was wrapping up a 7-day Asia tour that brought home billions of dollars in new trade deals, and even mid-flight, he was still working the room. He cracked a joke about turbulence, predicting that reporters would twist it into a story about his health. And that's exactly why people support him, because they know he sees through their BS. So he doesn't just fight the media, he sees their moves before they even make them. And guys, don't forget, we're a growing channel, and every like, comment, share, and subscription helps us grow, especially sharing. It helps a lot, but don't forget to subscribe also. So we got the video. It's President Trump laughing off turbulence on Air Force One. It's pretty good.
Discuss basically, these are rough winds in Asia. I must tell you, this is a rough flight. We could have waited an hour, maybe. These are a little tough. These are tough conditions for interviews. You know, they're going to be watching Trump. They're going to say he didn't look too good. He's got the shakes. I don't have the shakes, but people are going to think I do.
You're pretty solid. So Ukraine.
Pretty solid indeed. Now think about that moment. He just concluded meetings with Japan, South Korea, Malaysia, and China, each one delivering measurable gains for our republic. In Tokyo, tariffs were slashed on U.S. cars and farm goods, giving American manufacturers an $8 billion boost. In Seoul, Trump secured over $20 billion in new investments from South Korea tech and battery companies. And in Malaysia, a $15 billion liquid natural gas export deal strengthened America's energy dominance. Then in Beijing came the break few expected. China agreed to tighten control over the poison chemicals flooding the U.S. market, the F word. But that's not just a headline, that's lives saved, jobs protected, and leverage regained. So, and while the media obsessed over a shaking camera angle, the president stood steady, literally and politically. And that's the difference between perception and performance. So here's the part that they never expected. The turbulence became a metaphor for Trump's leadership. No panic, no excuses, just focus. While others cling to narratives, he turns moments into messages. His instinct to call out the media's lie before it even airs so that his mind is as sharp as ever. And if you guys got value from this update, please tap subscribe. My opinion is next. So the media, like I've seen these guys in the press room, they love to twist small moments into false stories. They'll take that video and they'll frame just his face or it's showing that he's shaking. That's how they do it. But on that flight, Trump beat them to the punch. He joked about how they would lie and that they would have, and he owned the narrative first. And that's the mark of a sharp, confident leader who understands how the game works. While he was securing trade deals and restoring American strength abroad, the press was waiting for a stumble. Instead, they got humor, composure, and results. The Asia tour proved it. Trump isn't slowing down. He's accelerating America's comeback. And that moment on Air Force One, it wasn't about turbulence at all. It was about what a president who knows how to fly through storms and still land wins for our nation. God bless America, guys. That guy, he's sharp.